The self-driving cars that are on the road today continue to rely on very expensive sensors and clunky software. Hotz's car uses similar sensors like LiDAR for training his AI software, but the cars he plans to sell one day will only need a set of 6 smartphone cameras that cost $13 a pop to see the road, and Hotz's software will take care of the rest. He thinks the total cost for his self-driving package will be about $1,000.
So we detach the car from the home network. And this is the plug powering all the computers. We're just going to plug that into a power inverter here, which will power it all off the car. Now we're ready to go. How do you teach a car to drive? Some people might think that what you do is you give it all these rules about driving. You tell it all these, if there's a car a little bit over there, you should give it a little bit of space. And, if there's and there's all these very rigid rules, like you should stay in the exact center of the lane. But this isn't how humans drive. This might be how humans think they drive, but it isn't how they actually drive. So how do humans learn to drive? Well, they watch other people drive. And then they try it and they get better. And that's exactly what we're doing here. So right now we're just in the watching phase. We have not told this car anything about driving. We've shown it 10 hours of human driving footage, and we're like, here is what the human did. Behave like that human as much as you can, right? And you get all this intuition that you'd never get in a rule-based system.
This is round 3, 10 hours of the car learning to drive. Does it drive like a person that's been driving for 10 hours, or is it better than that?
It's driving like a person that's been driving for 10 hours, which you'd be surprised. There's a lot between that 5 and 10 mark.
So the car is now it's totally driving by itself.
The car is completely driving by itself. You want the car to start modeling the people around it. You want the car to know what people are about to do. The point is to drive naturally like a human, not like some engineer's idea of safety in a building. When you get on the highway, press this one, and always remember, if you don't like what the car is doing, press cancel. It'll give you full manual control back. Go ahead.
Here goes nothing, man.
Press it.
Good?
Yeah, good. Let go.
Jesus. That is amazing, man. It is hard to commit yourself that this is going to work.
I know. He's very safe following distance to the car in front of you.
This is driving, man. I got to be honest. I mean, I didn't think it was going to be that good. When I drive with you, usually it's just really hard for me to tell.
For you to tell how much the computer is doing. Exactly why I wanted to let you drive.
That is crazy. Hotz still has a ton of work ahead of him to prove that this technology can work. But spend an afternoon with him, and you can't help get the feeling he's on to something fantastic, and that this may be a huge breakthrough, not only in self-driving cars, but also for artificial intelligence technology.
I think that a lot of companies today are just they're just doing a really poor job. And I might be way off base. There might turn out to be a reason why everyone does what they do. Sometimes I've seen that, but sometimes I've seen it just took a new set of eyes to come in and be like, hey, wait a second, we can do everything better. And really what it's all about too is it's about having fun. It's not about, I'm never going to say that we're changing the world. I mean, we are, but that's not that rhetoric has been hijacked. What this is about is actually building really cool things that we want in the world.